And my connection is poor. I ain't gonna lie. My connection is very poor. Let me see what I can do with this. Let me see what I can do with this. Hopefully this is better. Might only be a little bit better, but no. So this live, it's going to be a quick live because of Bukayo Saka's potential injury last night against Greece. Forced off, limped off the pitch. Just about 6 minutes into the second half. So when the question is, when will Saka ever learn, right? Because this is not the first and it won't be the last where he's gone on international duty, right? Giving it his all. And he's pulling up with something. He's pulling up with something all the time. Crying to me and I'm not having it. So let's talk about this. Sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. So let me pull up what I'm reading here. Saka lined up along. No. Also been dealt a major concern after Bukayo Saka was forced off during England's Nations League defeat to Greece on Thursday night. Now, for a start, right? How are England losing to Greece at Wembley? You know, in the fashion that they did. Jesus Christ. I mean, let's call a spade, right? Greece won that game because they had fire in their belly because of the tragic passing of a Greek international. Let's call a spade, right? That's not being mean. Let's just cut it down the middle, right? But fam, England getting dealt with like that against Greece, fam, at Wembley. I could understand if it was in Greece, but at Wembley, Greece's emotions were high because of what happened, right? And they took that onto the pitch and executed it expeditiously, right? But with that lineup England brought out, right, these men couldn't even beat Greece at Wembley. These men went 1-0 down, looked like it was going to be 2-0 down, then it was chalked up for offside, then Bellingham equalised, so you think, okay, England have at least got a point. Then at the death, Greece go snatch the winner. But the main talking point is Bukayo Saka coming off injured. That's the main talking point. When will Saka learn, right, not to go on international duty in the middle of the season? When will he learn, right? Maybe I should limp off the game before international break. The team we struggled against, right? How about limp off in that game and just say, you know what, I feel a little something in my car. I'm not going on international duty just to be in safe hands. Why does Bukayo Saka feel the need to always be there for international duty? Why does he always feel the need to be there? I mean, it's jarring at this point.
Just help me to understand.
Anyway, let me read more of this. The Gunners star formed part of an attacking lineup named by interim manager Lee Carsley on a night where taking the supposed handbrake off did not seem to work. Saka lined up alongside the likes of Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden, Anthony Gordon, and Cole Palmer at Wembley, but disjointed England's side. Well, disjointed inside was 2-1 to the Greeks. That was more than good enough to win this game. I mean, you got the players like Saka, Foden, Palmer, Bellingham, and them man, Gordon, and them man. You know what I mean? Saka limped off just 6 minutes into the second half. sitting down on the turf after Greece was celebrating their opener. The 23-year-old was then replaced by Noni Madueke, and it remains to be seen if he will be fit on Sunday's game against Iceland. I tell you what, right? How about screw the game against Iceland? You know what I mean? How about that? This ain't working. Against Iceland, who cares about Iceland? You know what I mean? The main thing is, will Saka be fit in time when it comes to coming back from international duty when we play Bournemouth away? What happens there? Right? You know what I mean? England can do okay without Saka. Phil Foden always seems to turn up for England. Apart from when it comes to the last half of the season and all his energy goes into Man City. Let Phil Foden occupy that in. You know what I mean? This is bullshit. This is Saka's fault. He needs to learn. Kazi said after the match, he's been assessed. Obviously, in the build of the first goal, you could see he felt something in his leg. Bellingham thought it will. Right. Yeah. I don't care about England now. Arsenal lost Martin Odegaard to ankle injury during last month's international break and returned to Premier League action away at Bournemouth. Away at Bournemouth on Saturday, 19th of August. So we already lost an important player on international duty, right? It's a goofy ass international. I don't know what instead of when there's not a World Cup or Euros on, have the qualifiers take its place. So, for example, the summer of 2025, let that be qualifiers for this, whatever the frig is going on. I mean, these goofy ass international breaks in the middle of the season, right? It's pointless at this point. And Saka needs to learn better. He needs to learn. Maybe I've got international game. Maybe I'm better off limping off. Let me just limp off in this last game before this goofy international break. And then, I feel something in my leg. Sorry. Why does he do that? Kai Havertz is injured. I could be a help to Arsenal. Plus, I fancy some time off. Let me not do too much. And let me just, even if Kai Havertz felt a little something in his knee, right? He's thinking, let me just not even go there because look what happened to Odegaard. Because I do believe Kai Havertz wants to achieve the maximum that he can at this club. I genuinely believe that. I don't believe that Kai Havertz is just here just to make up numbers, like from his point of view. Despite the fact that in the first place I didn't want him here and everything, I believe that he personally wants to do more here at Arsenal than what he's done at Chelsea. He even said himself, I suppose he'd have to say it, but he's even said himself, if he won the Champions League with Arsenal, it'd mean much more than him winning it at Chelsea. And to be fair, he seems more happier being at this club. But fam, Kai Havertz even knows, you know what I mean? Let me just duck this international goofy ass break. Saka, what are you playing at? He'll do it again. You know what I mean? He'll do it again. He'll make himself available for the next international break. The goofy, what is it, November or something? I think November's the next one, isn't it? So that's an international break pretty much every month at this point. He'll make himself available and he'll give it all for England because he won't down tools for England. You know what I mean? He won't down tools. He'll give it his all, he'll get hurt. And then we're just going to be online. And at this point, I'm not blaming England and I'm not blaming Arsenal. I'm blaming him because he could have done the smart thing and said, look, I can't go on international duty because I feel something. I've got a bit of a cold. You could even do that if you want to. I think players need to start making examples of these international breaks. Because if big players from all over the place just suddenly all have injuries when it comes to international break, right? These men are going to know players are skiving international duty because they know, they know that it's the going gets tough. It's taking a toll on his body. Blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, they don't want to mess up their chances of being on international duty when it comes to Euros and World Cups. But fam, I think players, especially the bigger players, especially players who are important to the clubs, I think they need to learn to skive international duties. Like, for example, Saka played the last one. He should have skived this one, skived the next one, and not play international duty until like next year or some shit. You know what I mean? I think players need to make an example of how bullshit it is that the international break is disturbing this season. That's personally what I think these men need to do. You know what I mean? It's a joke. It's a joke. But it's just going to keep happening. And Saka's going to be a fool and he's going to persist on giving it his all for England. Fam, we've watched you give it your all for the past few years and you've been runner-up 2 times. I think it's time now that you think to yourself, maybe I can just take some time off, fam. It's not like Saka winning back-to-back Euros, fam. He was back-to-back runner-up. You know what I mean?
Crying to me and I'm not having it.
So I don't know why he just feels he has to give it his all. Don't he want 2 weeks off? Sit down and reset. Come back to Arsenal, fully refreshed. Now, you know what I mean? You've felt something in your leg, so your leg now is feeling fucked. I don't get it. I'm baffled. Why does Saka feel he always has to be there on international duty in the middle of the season? Why? Somebody help me understand this.
Just help me to understand.
Big up to Rod Foster. Yeah, Saka, felt something in his leg last night against England. And he was forced off. Now, he could be okay, right? He could be okay. The fact of the matter is Saka is going on international duties, right? And he seems to be getting hurt.
Again!
And it's just jarring. It's jarring that he just persists on going. But let's just hope that it's nothing serious and that he's back. Let's just hope that he pulls out of the Iceland game. England probably aren't going to win that game anyway. You know what I mean? But let's just hope that he pulls out of the Iceland game and he's back for when we play Bournemouth. Let's just hope that that's the case. But we'll have to see. Anyways, I'm done with this video. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. Follow all the socials. The link is in the description below. And I would show you my surroundings. Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. I'll show you my surroundings when my connection improves. Because I have to keep turning this video camera off. Well, this is the surroundings. You can't see because the camera's it's bright. You can't really see it, but yeah. Still in Turkey. Won't be back till Monday. So yeah, I've got a reaction to try and do anyway of Lee Gunner and Judge Moore and Sam. I've been recommended to do a reaction to it, so I'm in the middle of watching it. Big up to you, Kurt. I'm just about to finish this live stream. But you can watch it on replay. But yeah, I'm gonna do a reaction on those. So yeah. Anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another one.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.